Hello, gentlemen. We meet again. And luckily for you, you cannot see me because, I could be in my pajamas or lack thereof. You wouldn't know. Anyway, let's talk about scanning Latin poetry. We talked today about two syllable lengths, a long length and a short length. And the ways that things can be long are long by nature with a macron. I was so fortunate for understanding this after a few years of teaching it that I should give you the long marks at the beginning. So, although these might not be there all the time, they're going to be there now. So you have a long by nature with a long mark, a macron over it, or you have something that's called long by position. So, like this E in rumoresque, the reason we would mark this long, not only does it fit in the bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum, long, short, long, short, long. Not only does it fit in that scheme, it is also a long by position because it's followed by 1, 2, really 3 consonants. If it is not long by nature or long by position, you would therefore scan it with a U or a little scoopy. So, the only other difficulty that comes in with this scansion is this business of elision. And the elision is when you have one of two things. If you have a word ending in a UM or a word ending in a vowel with another word beginning with a vowel, and remember there's no spaces with the Latin. The spaces are given to us by the editor of the text to help us read it. So the elision with the UM or the vowel at the end of one word is crossed out. And you basically scoot that whole thing, and you're not even pronouncing that crossed out syllable. So like in the first line, we have that elision with lesbiatque. So I need to do that a little bit better. We have the A that's elided, but the I is actually short still. So the line reads, we wa mus mea les the at. Oh, here we go, another elision. Qua me mus. We wa mus me les be qua me mus. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum. Feel that rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Okay, so again, EA is not a diphthong, but AE is a diphthong. So diphthongs are also LBNs, long by nature. Not naughty by nature, long by nature. Okay, so your task for this part of the poem is to scan the rest of the poem and submit your work to Schoology. That shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. Please remember to mark the elisions, like I did, with the X and the little scoopy underneath. Now, you also have this slide, you also their poem. This one I'm going to explain real briefly to you. The first line, as we talked about today, is called dactylic hexameter. Dactylic hexameter will have 6 feet. This is a foot. This whole thing right there. That's called a foot. This whole unit. So you're going to have 6 of these things. We're going to do this. Haha, see that? And then the last one is bum bum. Bum ba ba 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 bum bum. The way that this is made difficult, though, is that if you need to, or if you can't scan long, short, short, you can also substitute those 2 shorts for a long. Okay, this last foot will not do, the second to last foot will not do what they call a spondy. A spondy is the 2 longs in a row. And the very last foot will not do a dactyl. So the last 2 are always bum, 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 bum. So if you get confused, some people like to do the last 2 feet first. So you can do con, di, da, longa. Okay. Now this, you have to watch where you're drawing your lines. The lines are going to come right after that U. Alright? Right after that short mark. So the first line, the one that is not indented, is going to follow this pattern here. The second line is going to be like that, but it's going to have a stop. That's called a caesura. Caesura means that it's cut. So it's going to go, the second line goes like this. It can go bum, 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 bum. And then a long, and then that 2 lines means it's a pause. And you do this, or long, 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 long. It depends, and you do that times 2. So in addition to have to do that slide. That is, scan both poems in their entirety, mark caesuras, mark elisions. Don't forget about the sometimes eliding also. And that will be worth 15 points, JD. Thank you very much.